School. Honey?
Yeah.
Would you go on?
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen.
Can't believe it.
Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Seminoles will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Did she say about the ambulances and stuff?
No, there was a black girl and a white girl. I don't know who she was talking about. She was one of the kids of the family next door, she said.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Takes a
It was
hand
in our
off.
yard. But of course, the back camera
Really
in
nice
charge.
pick up there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game, make it
Save
more,
the footage,
pound the
it's not
football,
live.
run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes
I
that
checked
sauce
it.
away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Might as well give
Wish
it
I
to
known
them
that
again.
last time I was
Got
going to
enough
see
for the first
McKenna.
down. And the defense
And I saw her
finally
at school and
makes
she
the stop
waved at
after
me and
the
gave me a
sweet
hug. I
run
didn't
and
know
good
I
gain.
saw her.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball
I
in
see
his
those
hand.
kids every day.
It's first and
They
10
all
for
went
this
on.
offense from the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch.
And quarterback receiver.
Now
on
she's
the
won
same
it every
page.
other
Nice job
playground.
seeing the
She's
zone,
in her.
understand the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the
Yeah,
air
you got my
and
text.
letting him know it's going to be a long day.
She lived.
And he
To
does
the
look
air on second down. Fires to the tight end.
see it when you
Brought
see it.
down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put
He
it
said,
out
"Are
in
you
front of his
Coach
big man.
Knight's wife?"
He was
And
able
I
to
was
make
like,
the catch
"Yeah."
and accelerate, creating some distance there
He was
between him and the
my
defense.
teacher in school. He's at school and some of the students over her and I'm like, this guy, this is a teacher too?
And the Demon
All your
Deacons
kids
have
have
it
seen
with
you,
the
though.
first and 10.
And it's like weird because like I had told some of
From
my
the gun,
students,
leaves it on the inside with the back.
because I know I've been
Running, just driving the power forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
From the the gun. He leaves it with the back. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1.
Honey, I will be
He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage trying to throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Music girl. He's going to load more. And it was
Right on the
heartbroken.
doorstep, they'll mark it at the 1.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
On 3rd and goal.
No.
You can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to punch it in.
Do you want me to? Because they're putting stuff in there?
3rd and 1, and they went backwards. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive.
Just let me know.
This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide. Dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
What I pressed
Okay,
it.
guys, the Florida State
Do
offense
that.
returns to the field.
I need to
Took
keep
the last
running.
drive in for a touchdown. touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he makes a catch. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through.
All right, it looks like everybody's over there watching BJ and
no
Wade.
chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
in the second quarter.
To the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
This offense has it with really good field position. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Gives it on the option. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Fires to the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
You know, as an offense, you've got to do a better job pass protecting. You've got to start thinking about max protection at this point of the game. Because if you don't get hats on hats, your quarterback goes down his own 2-yard line. You're lucky you can give up a safety.
The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Going right to work up top. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
At the 35, he's open. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5.
I gotta get out of this game healthy, bro.
21.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Give to the running back. Plows through the deep and runs through another one. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Big guy smells it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Looking for space, it's Hunt. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the point after is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. From the gun, running back gets the give.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oh.
The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
You want to talk about line on your feet, and can he get through there? He's down to the 37.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here we go. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He wants to throw it. Gets it to the back. Back's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical in that sense. there's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oh, wait, talking that shit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Maryland. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Across the 25. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
How the freak, dude?
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone.
How is this team playing to my caliber?
A little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show
At
you
home.
what's going down. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway.
That's
They're up by
crazy.
7 over Louisiana. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this
Expecting
game.
to freaking play my freshman a little bit. At some point. Maybe.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a crease. It's Hunt.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Under fire. And the defense makes him play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Not a bad half, a little too much by week. Really playing good. Turn the ball over twice.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Score here. Be alright. Take control.
And he's going to bring this one out. And he loses the
Oh,
ball deep in his own end.
gosh.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, You don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
To pass. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And it looks as if they're going to try this whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
All right.
That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is
Negative,
out there
stop.
ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. The give to the back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the left. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. And this will be caught at the 30.
There's a great example of a quarterback who's able to turn the page. Things haven't always gone his way. He's obviously thrown 2 picks earlier in this game, but he's still staying aggressive. He's still taking shots, and his guys are making plays for him.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out of it.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dope. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range, it's third and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up first and goal.
Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down. I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. And he's not going to take the touchback. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oftentimes in play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Right on the money. Snowed under by the defense.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And the Noles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Takes it from the gun on third down. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Hunt. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Demon Deacons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They're working that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Special teams proving to be special. So much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. He didn't want to just let that go. He grabbed it and took it to the house.
And when you got that kind of ability, I will give you the green light. Absolutely. You just catch it and you just go. He does the refs 10-yard line, 5-yard line, 1-yard line. When you do that, it's all gravy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it 1 play at a time.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. smack just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Back to throw. It's Larson. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and where's that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Throws to the back. Works the middle of the field. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Pocket breaking down. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything great now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 and out. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Unloads quickly. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown Seminoles. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak
college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off.
Wants to throw. It's Larson.
They're trailing by 10 to Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hunt. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And now on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. The run game has not been the problem.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picked up the first down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hunt. Oh, he's got some space. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off, guys. Makes moves. He's down to the 21. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And the Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
walked you down that field. He was innocent. He was this game. He was playing. You should have lost by 4. You should have lost by 10. Okay. You down 14 zip right off rip. Poor choices. His 14 zip. You know, way to go, drag. What you doing? You don't think I'm gonna jump this? What you doing? That's 6. Best linebacker in the country. He not falling for that. He got 98 speed. You ain't catching me. Because you know the 5. You ain't catching me. And you stink down in that fucking swamp. It smell like shit. It's this shitty gator shit down there. I'm a walking stupid nightmares. I'm a walking today. Okay? He do a little teeny down the fast. Let me get the ball right back. This is when I really realized that it's different. I've already showed that I had the best pass game in the league. Now I got the best run game in the league. Nobody gets that. You just got to pray. As soon as this QB stop throwing goofy ass passes. And look at this. Wait, what the fuck happened to you? Are you blitzing? You always goofy blitzing. Are you uncommitting or passing? What are you doing? What is 44 doing? Yeah, 51. Come on, Cubs. 44. Okay, his play rec might be 0. It might be 0. Real talk. And then it's just too much speed. And then it's too much blocking. It's too much. Y'all let Jawan Madden turn it. Jawan Madden might go in the first round off of this game alone. That was user. What was user? 40 for you? Is you running through the air missing? Oh. Okay. So there's your home splitting up. And this is too much. Jawan Madden just put on an absolute clinic. I'm gonna get that. He looked like Tag in, right? This that Tag in look. Get that goofy motherfucker in the back. Show me it. That's the ball won't be in. That clear off it. Get the clear off there. There you go. Look at that determined look. Look at the determination. This is not determination. You think he playing with you, BJ? You think he is playing with your ass? He is not playing with you. He is not playing with you. Dominating down in that little swamp. The swamp smell like dog shit. Quarter number 2. Is everybody fucking season? I'm not saying graphical. You know I'm getting my photos. We gonna tighten up the date. You had to be made about 8, 9, really? I made about 30. That's the difference. This was just a great call. This was a great call. Unbelievable. Gotta get that credit where that credit is. So beautiful. Oh, not good. I was 36. He ran out of 36. Very good. I like it. I like it. Up the trend. I like it. This was my first mistake in the game. And at this point, it's kind of bullshit. Because you had already made a couple of catches on like the, that you look like you was stopped on first. You made the catch, extended drive. You was already getting lucky bullshit. And then, so look at the fucking linebackers. 44 is what I'm looking at. And look how he took that step up. He tripped him, goofy bitch. And then he dropped back. That's on me. I gotta ride that thing a little bit longer. I pulled it too quick. I gotta ride that thing a little bit longer, hand the ball off. And I probably would have cut between 61 and 51 because I see those dudes right there fucking up as usual. Yeah? Bust your ass. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. And it's tie game. When it was tie game after this, I just felt like, this is just one of EA games. But the biggest question is, why the fuck did you put on 3rd and 5? The whole world wanted to know. Oh, and NCAA hit down the games, man. So we'll show you. This is 3rd. This is you put on 3rd and 5. I never understand. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. look at the user. Look at you not being gap sound. Like those talk to about gap soundness. You gotta be sound in the gap. You can't overshoot nigga, you gonna run the gap. Now look at you. You made it easy. Now guess what? Second level. Listen, Urban Meyer teaches this. When you get to the second level, that's when if you want to play NFL, play running back in the NFL, you got to make money at the second level. You got to show up college and you can get your money here. This is second level. When you get to this level, you make him this. Oh, now it's money. Now you go up to the league. This is league running. Okay? I'm streaming. You know this. What is this? Come on, Brad. I'm on a read. What is this? It's uniform. Okay. I'm smiling here. Boy, crazy. And then I'm just cooking. You know, my left thumb, right thumb. Look at this. Stop it. And then it's nobody ain't never slow after this contention. Nobody. Just drop out of it.
Nobody.
Just drop out of it. They stank up there. He looking back like, where they at? 98 yards. Listen. You know, let's get a photo of that. Let's see what that look like as he was breaking their ass down. Let's watch him break their ass. Boy. This is next level Twitch. You gotta have twitchiness. Tailback, the elite tailbacks have this ability. It's called quick twitch. Okay, you may have heard that term before. Quick twitch, and you can break. Ooh, look at this. It's this. It's this little right here. Do. He shot his left foot plant and right foot plant. It's this one. Boom, boom. Watch again. Boom, boom, down. And now it's cooked. You cook, boy. Oh boy, let's go ahead and put that on the plate. Get your monkey ass. Look at the ref. Get your monkey ass out the way, boy. Look at his ass. Look at his ass. He looking back. Look at the ref. He looking at that boy like, boy, you is cooked. He looking at him like, boy, you is cooked. Oh my goodness. I mean, Mac knows more about this. You know, he be moving a little bit on the stick too. And then it's just too much. We Tennessee, they're Florida. Tennessee football team fast. Florida boys down in Florida. They're not known for speed. They're known for drinking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of drinking, heavy drugs. You know what I'm saying? They're not known for sports. Gang banging and going to jail. That kind of thing. And then right before the half. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, he made that little 50-50 catch on the play before. So, like King Sinai said, this was for a bunch of it really was. It was just unfortunate. You had the 35, everybody in the world can try to score, at least get 3, get something. And you're not emptying this shit on me again. No, you don't read quick win, but you're not getting that shit off of me. I'm different. You gotta realize it's me. I'm the go. No. Yeah. So you get popped. Then you get popped. And we're going to get this ball, and now it's 6. And now it's 6. And now it's 6. Because can't nobody on that slow-ass offense catch us. This ain't wild. Listen. This ain't really wild. Let's look at this. That's the middle linebacker. When we bring us this 6 on 5. And that's the fastest defender on the damn field. Number 1. He's low. No, the second level. So you get hit too early. Okay? You're getting hit. We're 55. The ball fluttering. 55 located it. That's not really wild. That's just the ball is way up in the air when he got all, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of normal. And then there's too much speed. You know, he got like 88, he got like 90 speed. You know, it's too much. You know, and he got like nice little face mask, so you know our drip right. He dripping. Okay. leadership that